Alright guys, welcome back. This is Segregated Facial Hair, and today we are starting a Sims Let's Play. I love The Sims, and I feel like I never get to play it, so this is a perfect opportunity to. Although I've played The Sims 4 too much to just play it normally, so we are doing a challenge. I will introduce our little sim here shortly, after I introduce the challenge that we're doing, which might explain her quirky appearance a little bit more, and the appearance of her apartment as we progress through the Let's Play. Alright, so we're doing the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. And I'll go ahead and read the description for you guys and throw that on screen so you can follow along, in case you want to do this yourself. Do you like the rainbow? Do you like the idea of playing with berry sims but hate berry sims? And if you haven't heard of or seen berry sims, that's a different legacy challenge where your sims all have really brightly colored skin and hair. Like, everything about that sim is that one bright color. Do you want to mess around with aspects of the game you've never used before? Boy, do I have the challenge for you. Welcome to the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. And this is a 10-generation legacy with a focus on bright colors and new experiences. So our basic rules are that each heir must represent the color of the generation in their hair, makeup, clothing, etc. They don't have to have bright colored skin because it's not a berry challenge. Of course, it's optional. So, to quickly demonstrate, this first generation is mint, and this color is about as close as I can get in the game to a minty color. I didn't really want to go on a CC hunt just to find enough swatches that will give me a minty color, so we just went with this nice kind of teal. The colors of the spouses don't matter, as they aren't part of the challenge. Unless otherwise stated, you can do whatever you please with them. Money cheats can be used, but not excessively. I don't plan on using any money cheats at all. I like having to work for my money in real life, and I guess in The Sims. We paid for this apartment that we're in. It says that you can use free real estate for your first home, but we'll talk more about the fact that we're in an apartment in a bit. You may live wherever you please unless something is specified in the rules of a generation. Every generation is supposed to complete both the career and aspiration of the heir unless explicitly stated otherwise. Keep the lifespan on normal. I actually need to check if mine's on normal. It is, great. Alright, so now I will read through just our first generation, and as we join each generation, we'll talk more about them. So generation 1 is mint, as I said. You're a mischievous scientist that really loves the color mint. You're career-driven but still make time for silly pranks and outings with your closest friends. You love luxury and want the best for yourself and your family. Her traits are vegetarian, jealous, and materialistic, and if you'll notice, those are all green traits. Her aspiration is chief of mischief, and her career is a scientist. The rules for her generation are to master the scientist career and complete chief of mischief aspiration. We want to master mischief and logic skills and complete the elements collection. So that is our goals for this first Sims challenge. For the first generation of our new Sims challenge. So I will actually introduce our sim now, our first one, our mint generation. Her name is Tnknwrks, which, you know, is no berry. And as was already stated, her requirement is that she loves the color mint. So she's got, again, the closest I can get to mint in The Sims. She's got that mint-ish hair and mint-ish tank top. And yeah, I think every single thing she's wearing, actually, except for the boots, I believe, is custom content. I don't use a ton of CC in my games, but I tend to use it almost exclusively for hair and clothes. But again, the boots are actually EA, I believe. So this is Kiana. She is not a scientist yet, but we'll start that soon. And I decided, because I never play with apartments, that I would throw Kiana into an apartment. I don't know if my future heirs are going to stay in the apartment or if they're going to move out. I guess it'll depend on their finances and whatnot. But this is her apartment. It's pretty dinky. we'll fix it up over time. For now, I only made some really small adjustments to this apartment. I didn't do anything in the kids' room yet, because I don't know what I want to do with this room. Obviously, our sim will eventually have kids, so she can have her next heir, but I don't know if she's going to have kids before that or not. We don't really know what she wants yet, so I don't know what this room will be. I will eventually make it over into something placeholder at least. But I made a few changes to make her house a bit more minty because she's obsessed with the color mint. So I tried to make things a little bit more green, gave her some green walls, made this couch green. It'll probably get excessive, all the green minty colors in here when I get there, but she loves mint, so it's fine. I'm not looking forward to the next generation, which is all red stuff because it's rose, because I don't enjoy red very much as a decor color, but we'll figure it out. So this is Kiana, and I guess one of the first things we're going to need to do with her is get her into her career. We need her to join the scientist career. And obviously, since this is an active career, we will... Apparently I don't remember how to play The Sims. My entire channel is based around the fact that I suck at, like, all games, and apparently I suck at The Sims too. But because this is an active career, we're actually going to go with her to work every day and participate with her. If I feel like some of the work things we're doing as a scientist get kind of repetitive, then I might not continue going with her, but for right now, we will join her on all of her working adventures. So she begins tomorrow. Now, we're going to do a little bit of editing to her apartment. Not a ton yet. I will eventually do a little overhaul of this apartment. But I suppose I was going to give her something for logic, to help boost her logic skill. But I suppose that's what we could do with this little spare room, actually. We can go ahead and make this into a bit of an office, so to speak. And we'll have some like logic gaining abilities in here. This is such a weird wall. But it's green, so I'm probably going to use it. Remember, this is all about new experiences, including new colors, new wall colors. That's such a weird green to go with. Sure, we'll use that. It's just her office, it doesn't have to look beautiful. And again, I will do an actual bit of an overhaul to her entire apartment at some point. I don't know when yet, but at some point. We want her to have a lot of these green lights. I might actually just replace all of her lights really quickly with them, because we're really hammering in on that green theme. Okay, great. Alright, let's give her a small desk area since we've decided that this is an office space. What about this is green, EA? Oh. The back. Great. Oh well, it works. Beautiful. It's really not, but it's beautiful if your favorite color of all time is green/mint. I think this... Yep, we'll want this elemental display rack. Does it have color options? Okay. Let's see. It's been a little while since I've played The Sims. It's gonna take me a minute to remember where all of the different skill building things are. Okay, don't think that's it. This is it. Is the only way for her to gain skill? Okay, well she could have a I was gonna give her a chess table. However, I could just throw a chemical analyzer in here. A little weird to just have a chemical analyzer in your apartment, maybe, but oh well. That's fine. And this is her odd little study. Is there anything else we want? She also needs to be able to build the mischief skill, which she can do on that computer, so that should be good. Sure, let's throw a cute little curtain over it. Also, I guess I should specify, I don't actually have very many packs at all, so the options I have are somewhat limited. Just a heads up. Oh, we don't need that nightlight. Or some of this other wall decor. Okay. Any more weird wall decor? I hate the ugly purple cabinets that come default in this apartment. As much as I don't really love the green color scheme we've got going, I really don't like that purple. Alright, there is her slightly edited apartment. So that's actually one of the first things we can start doing with her, is we can have her work on her logic skill. Make sure when she goes to work tomorrow, she busts through that skill. So we have a lot of things to get going with her in her relatively short lifespan. I did make her a young adult, right? Sometimes I forget too. Yeah, okay. Alright, we have started our elements collection. How do I use this? Oh. Okay, she acquired the logic skill. Great. Do I just have to drag it on there? I'm really apparently bad at The Sims. Does that work? Oh, that worked. Awesome. Alright, she can stop doing this to greet her neighbors. Let's do this silly little welcome party that I don't really enjoy. I guess this is a good opportunity for her to be mischievous with some people. Alright, let's have her pick on this neighbor first. Let's have her be a little nice. We can even thank her for coming. And then we'll throw that all right in her face. Let's see. Sorry about that. I probably didn't remember to edit that out. Alright, let's invite her to a fake party. And let's start a rumor. I just want to make her a bit miserable and then we'll end this episode off. I am really bad at mischief, apparently. Come on, say some mean things to her. Invite her to a fake party. You can even give her some fake bad news. So mischievous. There we go. And she's already upset. Great. I hate when they bring fruitcake. Okay. Being nice and mischievous. Very slowly, but we're being mischievous. I love how she's angry and I'm being kind of a dick, but it's a pleasant conversation apparently. We can start another rumor real quick. I don't even know who this is. Oh, okay. Are they married? I don't think they're married. She looks very upset. Oh, apparently that was a nice thing I said. I love how mad she is at us. Yeah, this is just a great conversation we're having. We already leveled up in mischief. Look at us go with our mint generation. Alright, and I think with that successful little bit of mischief and our level up, a tiny bit of an apartment overhaul, we will end this episode here. And in the next episode, we'll actually get to go to work and do some science stuff and hopefully piss off a few more Sims. Alright, if you enjoyed watching, please leave a like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this. Bye!